Hello Pisces, how is it going today? I have missed you guys so much. Sorry I've been away so long. Your girl took a real-time lawyer job to try to, have stable income for those little kids of mine, but God, I never want a lawyer again. Y'all, it was the worst contract I have ever done. And all I wanted to do was get back here to you guys and my YouTubers and my little weirdos that hang out with me. It's where I feel most comfortable, so I'm glad that I'm back. I am opening my books up for a few personal readings, so if you guys would like to book one of those, or if you would like to purchase these decks that I'm using today, the Dame Darcy Mermaid Tarot, or the Italian Golden Botticelli Tarot, all that info will be in the description box below on how to contact me or how to purchase those things. If you've never been here before, hi, I'm glad you found me. Good to see you or meet you. I hope you subscribe and stick around. If you're coming back, thank you so much for being so patient and waiting. I really appreciate it. Anyways, we're doing a general energy check-in for you guys today. I'm going to pull most people call it a Celtic cross, but I call it a Slavic cross because I kind of made it a little different the way I read it. It's not the exact same as a Celtic. And then I'm going to clarify them with the Italian tarot, see what's going on in your energy. Take these readings as they resonate for you. This could be your energy or somebody very closely associated to you that is affecting your energy. If it's not your reading today, go check out your moon sign and your rising sign, all that good stuff. I'm gonna do 3 more shuffles and then we'll see what's going on for Pisces. There's 1, there is 2, and there is 3. All right, Pisces, center of your reading, Knight of Cups. Somebody had that. Is it Capricorn maybe? Not sure. It was either Sag, Cap, one of those. Anyways, crossing you is the Empress. Recent past, we have the Lovers upright. I think you guys are the first and only sign that got that. You have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse on your mind. Near future, you have Death in the reverse. Scorpio energy. You've got Gemini here, you've got Scorpio here, you've got Cancer here, Taurus. 8 of Pentacles is in the subconscious energy. Your advice is the Tower, more Scorpio energy. Interesting. Y'all need to look at what Pluto is doing in your birth chart. It just flipped over into Aquarius and it's retrograding right now, trying to slide back into Capricorn, but I feel like something is going on in your birth chart you need to be aware of. 9 of Swords in the reverse. This was in Scorpio's reading in the same exact position, and you've got a lot of Scorpio energy here. You got Death, Tower, and Death and Tower, Scorpio's main cards. If you have Scorpio placements, or if you're dealing with a Scorpio, I highly suggest watching that reading. Hierophant energy in your hopes and fears. Taurus now showing up. Get the King of Cups, more Scorpio energy, your final outcome. A lot of you are just dealing with a period of death and rebirth and switching up. 2 of Wands in the reverse is at the bottom of your energy. You guys want to make the right choice this time. There was, in the past here, you got the Lover's energy. Lover's energy is about making a very important choice. It doesn't always deal with love, but it is a major life-changing decision. It's a very important decision. It's also a spiritually forced upon you decision. See the angel up here controlling everything. In the past, you realize that there's a need to pick a direction, all right? You need to pick a path. You know it, okay? On your mind, and also, you're running out of time or options. I get this urgency about needing to make a choice here. You have options, I feel like, or you need to create options. But at the bottom of your energy, you've got the 2 of Wands in the reverse, followed by the Devil in reverse and the Sun in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse, and then King of Pentacles. A lot of you guys have been wanting to figure out what is going to make your heart happy. In the center of everything, you have the Knight of Cups. You're wanting to pour your heart into something. And it's a general reading, so take it as it resonates for you. if you're, it might be a relationship, it might be a job, a career shift, it might be, kids, whatever. It's just the energy of you're wanting to, the Knight of Cups moves forward in an emotional way to deliver feelings and to put their heart, on their sleeve and write it into wherever they're going and show it off. This is the energy in the center of your reading, is you're wanting to move forward towards something that will be emotionally fulfilling. At the bottom of everything, Two of Wands in reverse, you feel like you're either running out of time, you're running out of options, you're not quite sure what to get excited about, or you're not excited about any of the choices that you have, but you do know that you need to stop getting out of whatever this pattern is about not knowing what it is that you want. In your mind, like forefront on your thoughts here is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Upright, see, she's holding her pentacle. Pentacle is like actual energy. It's like actual things you can touch, see, whatever. It's an investment. The Ace of Pentacles is you're given something from spirit and you're supposed to take this and start building with it. Do something with it. You don't know what you have to, where to place your pentacle. It's kind of what I'm feeling. Nothing's really jumping out on you on something you have to commit, you want to commit to, or you want to throw all your eggs into one basket. Coming up in the near future, you got Death in the reverse. It's like, I feel like you're still, a lot of you guys doubt yourself. You're unsure. You're reading like an air sign right now. You're not going with your intuition. If something doesn't seem that exciting at the outset, it's like better to at least try it, all right? Maybe you will like it. It's like trying to get my kid to eat food that he doesn't want to eat. I'm like, I know you'll like this because it's very similar to things that you have liked before, but he's too afraid to try it. It's like a fear thing. But then if I can get him to try it, he loves it. It's the same thing here. You've got this subconscious energy of the Eight of Pentacles. This is something that is knowledge to you, but you're not really accessing that knowledge. You've put it back in the back of your mind. You don't want to think about that. The Eight of Pentacles is mastering a craft. It's becoming, the boss. It's reaching a higher level of achievement. It's seeing something through. It's continuing to, invest in something or try to grow something, even though it might be hard. It's like you don't even want to try here. I don't know what it is. Because you don't want to do any of these things. But the Death card in the reverse coming up in the near future, I feel like if you do not try something new here, or if you do not make a major shift in your direction, then you're going to repeat some kind of cycle that you don't want to repeat. A lot of you guys, this is like a very uncomfortable transition, but your guides are wanting you to know that the energy you have to best access in your power is the Tower. This is the card about destroying everything, burning it to the ground, complete, utter destruction, so that you can build something better on top of it. There's better for you, all right? I don't know if a lot of you see that. I feel like a lot of you are ignoring that. I feel like the Empress crossing you, this energy about the Empress, it's the ultimate motherly energy in the tarot. It is anything you give to her, if you give her this seed with the Ace of Pentacles that's on your mind, the Empress will water it and make sure that it thrives and grows and that it's successful. You feel like you don't have either the energy to water this, or you don't have the energy to go plant this seed. You also are doubting yourself that if you do go put some energy into this, it's just going to die. It will if you've got this negative self-talk. It's like a very pessimistic attitude towards something. A lot of you guys are getting way too set in your routine. If you know anything, it's that the universe, the spirit, whatever, it does not like stagnancy. It likes us to constantly be growing, evolving, and getting closer to the person that we're supposed to be here when we're on Earth. And a lot of you guys have settled into a routine that's getting, monotonous, but it's comfortable. So it's like we don't want to take any risks right now. The outside energy here is the Nine of Swords in the reverse. I read these cards many, many ways, and when I clarify them, they start to make more sense. The initial intuitive thing that I got from this is that, like, nobody is stressing what you're doing right now. Like, there's nothing, I don't know. Usually when I read Nine of Swords in reverse, it's super negative, and that's somebody like can't go to sleep at night and they are fixated on something and obsessing to the point of insanity. I feel like it's the opposite with this. I feel like no one's like clocking you. I don't know how to say it. A lot of you guys are being like way too careful. Like there's a difference between being cautious and being like overly cautious. You got the Hierophant energy as your hopes and your fears. The Hierophant is your spiritual teacher. He is like a priest. He is, you know, a very wise and traditional energy. This is what you want. It's also what you fear. You want to make sure that you're doing something the right way, but you also don't want to make sure that you also are afraid that this could be like too oppressive, or you might have to be too committed to something. You also might be doubting if you know the right way to do something. I really like that you're ending up with the King of Cups. This is you. Like you start as the Knight in the center and you end as the King. The Knight like carries the message to the King. So in the center of everything, you know this message needs to be carried. And I feel like it gets delivered in the final outcome here. The King of Cups is also like a really great card to have. I mean, upright, he is the most loving. He is loyal. He knows how to accept and give emotion in a healthy way. He's also super happy here. He looks like he's winning something. I feel like you are going to figure it out. You are going to find what it is that you're looking for here. You are going to find something to make your heart happy. But you really got to get out of your head about it. I don't feel like whatever this is going to go by the book. And you're very much wanting it to go that way with your hopes and fears with the Hierophant. You want things to go as planned. You want to do everything the right way. And you're scared that it's going to be complete chaos. But you're controlling the chaos. Your guides are saying that you have the power to control the chaos with that Tower card. All right? You guys need more confidence. You have a lot more ability or power in this situation than you think you do. All right, let's clarify these cards for you guys and see what's going on there. Knight of Cups, why are you here? Wow, these have been coming out fast. Three of Wands, yeah, time to go. The Two of Wands in the reverse is at the bottom of your reading, and here in the center, clarifying this Knight of Cups, is the Three of Wands, and there you got the Six of Swords. A lot of you guys have realized that it's time to leave something in the past. Six of Swords energy, oh yeah, and then you got Nine of Swords after that, and the Emperor in reverse. There's something that happened here in the past that you had no control over. You very much wanted to control that situation, and you wanted to take charge of it, or you wanted to have, you know, be the one to determine the outcome, but you couldn't. You couldn't do anything about it, and you're understanding that now, and you're understanding that that's been giving you like crazy anxiety. A lot of you guys have like PTSD from some kind of previous situation that has been, it's like a fear of doing the same thing again and making the same mistake. I think that's why you got that Hierophant there. You're wanting to do everything by the book. I feel like you're getting out of this energy with the Six of Swords here. The Six of Swords is about surviving like a really harsh, you know, skirmish with the Five. It's going through a lot of manipulation, and you're realizing that that didn't serve anybody. So Six of Swords, you're trying to put that behind, sail away to, you know, a more calm waters. There's a lot of, you know, urge for you guys to want to move and do something. That Two of Wands in the reverse on the bottom of your deck, when you're given the Ace of Wands, that is like spirit. It's fire energy. It's your urge. It's your animal instinct. It drives you on like a, you know, animalistic nature. Nothing's really doing that for you guys, I feel like, because you're in just kind of like survival mode. It's kind of like you're at this happy baseline medium, and there's no ups or downs. You're just trying to keep even keel. You're not trying to get emotional about anything. But in the heart of everything, you realize that you need to move. Maybe that will inspire you. If you're not inspired by anything about where you're like where you are now, then go in a different direction. A lot of you guys really just need to get out of your comfort zones, but that's weird for you. My dad and my sister are both Pisces, and they're the two people that I know in my life that rarely stray from their routine. Like, you guys rule the 12th house of unknown and mystery and, you know, dreaminess and subconscious energy. But all the Pisces that I tend to know are very even keeled. They get very comfortable where they're at, and they kind of fear the unknown to some extent. All right, let's clarify the Empress. What's that about? Why is the Empress crossing Pisces? Six of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of you guys were giving to a situation. Yeah, Four of Cups in reverse. You guys poured your heart into something and were like rejected by this. It was like give, and never get anything back. Six of Pentacles energy is about having enough resources, energy, whatever, to be able to share it with somebody else without harming yourself. It's having enough to fill up somebody else's cup without draining yours. That energy is crossing you. You did put a lot of care to try to grow something here, and it was very one-sided. Four of Cups in reverse. This is an offer of love. Two of Swords in the reverse, and then Knight of Swords. You guys had like a rude awakening about that. It's like no matter how hard you tried, this person was not going to get you emotionally. They weren't going to accept you emotionally, or they weren't going to meet you in the middle on an emotional level. I feel like this is why you had to make this hard choice here with the Lovers in the recent past. Why is the Lovers here in the past? That's a lot of cards. That Two of Swords, again, in the reverse, and that Knight of Swords. Those both came out. A Queen of Swords in reverse. Seven of Wands in the reverse. There's a lack of clarity here, all right? Let's walk through the swords. Ace of Swords is a truth. It is, you know, being delivered a harsh and glaring truth. Once you get that truth, you then move into the Two energy where you're crossed your arms because you don't know what to do with that truth. So you're holding the swords in two hands. You can either believe the truth or you can ignore the truth. Intuitively, you didn't know what was right or wrong. You were very confused about what was going on here. A lot of you let your guard down, not understanding what you were really in. Because there was so much like ambiguity and like wishy-washiness from this past situation, it made you like struggle with yourself. Like you were literally fighting with yourself all the time. I feel like whatever this was just making you crazy almost. Like it's like a gaslighting energy. Like here you are giving all this nice Empress energy, feeding the situation, trying to grow, being, you know, emotionally available. And then here you are in your mind. It's like, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong here. You almost feel like you were doing something wrong. You're starting to doubt yourself and someone was making you feel like everything was your fault. You felt like you couldn't defend yourself ever. Like there was no way to defend yourself in this situation. The only clear thing here was when you're faced with this Lover's energy, the only upright card is the Knight of Swords. It's one of the fastest energies in the tarot. He bolts, he just goes. He understands, he has a mission, he has a plan. Your plan here was just to go. You didn't know where you were going, what you were doing, but it was just you had to go. And I don't think you liked this option. I keep seeing all these twos in reverse for you. It's like you didn't want to make this choice. It was almost like the choice was made for you. Somebody wasn't being honest and wasn't being authentic. You didn't know what their plan was or what direction they wanted to go. It's also a big energy of lying. Like I just get a deceitful energy in the past, which was really hard because I feel like you were being very honest here. All right, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this is why all you're thinking about now is I don't want to do that again. Like I don't want to put my energy into that again. Like, no way am I getting burned again. There's like, why bother? Everything I plant, you know, dies and turns to shit. Why is this Ace of Pentacles here? I knew there'd be another one. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yep, you don't even want to start. The World in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Devil. A lot of you guys think that there's another shot at whatever this was in the past, and that is your ego talking. There's like a mild obsession with whatever this is. It's you still have a place open. The world in reverse. On your mind, you don't really think something is over. That's why you're not investing in something else. You're not willing to start something new. You're not considering other options. Two of Pentacles in reverse because of the Devil and the Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel like one party, maybe you or them, whatever, somebody really was truly in love with somebody here and got their heart broken. I don't feel like the other person returned it. I don't feel like it was mutual. But I feel like somebody's waiting on somebody to see the light and like realize how special this is and how, you know, great of a person you are and come running back. It's almost like you're shutting yourself off to new options because you're still hung up on this old one. Because this old connection was serious. The Lover's card wouldn't show up if it wasn't a serious, you know, connection. But the Lover's card also shows up to give you, throw a fork in your road and make you choose a side because your guides want to see what you're going to do. Are you going to repeat old patterns or are you going to do something new here? I feel like there's a repeated pattern here of, you know, giving too freely and allowing yourself not to receive equally in emotional situations here. It's like when somebody shows you who they are, like, believe them. Don't sit there and allow them. I always say you're only treated as badly as you allow people to treat you. If you're not feeling that mutual, you know, reciprocity in a situation, stop giving more to it. It's almost like you guys, instead of meeting them where they're meeting you, you pour more into it instead of waiting for them to match you. It's like you over smother it with love to try to prove your worth or something here. But if they're not seeing it, it's like they're just not seeing it. There's nothing you can do to make them see it. Death in reverse. Why are you here in the near future? Hermit, kind of sideways. Ace of Pentacles. These are all kind of sideways. That's how I'm going to take them. The Two of Pentacles and the Devil. Three of Pentacles. All right, I like that. It's like you're wrestling with yourself here. I do feel like there's a back and forth. You guys are reading like a Gemini today. Like, you feel like there's two sides to this when I feel like there's not. I feel like you already took the one path and it was wrong, so we need to try the other one. I feel like that's what you're trying to come to terms with. I feel like you do start healing from this. You're on the fence though. This Devil energy keeps showing up. Like there is such a unhealthy attachment to whatever this past situation was. But I do like seeing the Hermit here. That's, you know, the Hermit is realizes that he's flawed and realizes that something needs to be healed. So he, you know, disappears. He goes quiet, he goes underground, and he does self-reflection until he figures out the lesson that he needed to learn, and he comes back out better for it. And then he can continue on his journey through life. I feel like that's why you guys are not ready to do anything yet. I feel like you're very much just going to sit in whatever this energy is. I feel like you're not done processing it, but I feel like you're going to process it. That Devil energy is going to keep trying to pull you back, though. Also, I feel like whatever this was from the past might try to pop up again. It's like the second you start considering other options, because the Two of Pentacles is here, and that's having, you know, oh, there's something else that I can do with this pentacle I was given. I can go put it in another basket instead of the one that didn't turn out for me. It's like the second that you start considering other options or trying to invest in something new, this old energy is going to come back and try to suck you back in. It's like a test from your guides. It's like God's trying to test you here and figure out if you're going to make the same choice and allow yourself back into a situation that was uncertain and not emotionally fulfilling and not equal, or if you're going to, you know, because that's comfortable and because you know that and because you did want that to work in the past, it's like they're going to test you. So I don't feel like anything's changed here because the Devil keeps showing up. That's a negative attachment. It's an obsession. It's a trick. The Devil is a lie. It's like somebody tries to come back and trick you. I've changed. I've done this. It's going to be different this time, but it's not. It's not. You're supposed to tear it all down. The energy that your, you know, ancestors are wanting you to focus on that you can most access right now is the Tower. The ability to blow this whole thing up and destroy it and just burn it to the ground. because nothing good comes of it. You have to build new. All right, why is 8 of Pentacles here? The Moon, there's you, and the 7 of Cups that came out kind of reversed or sideways. This is weird. It's like better the devil you know energy here. Even though this wasn't feeling so great in the past, you understand what to expect from that. It's comfortable, you know it. A lot of you guys don't really like to try super new things. Like, you like what you like, and that you just know that's what makes me feel good. But like, there's so many other things out there I feel like you're missing out on because you're just sticking to the same type or whatever. A lot of you guys, some of your relationships, they've been like carbon copies of each other. They look the same, they act the same, they have the same beliefs, everything, like they're into everything you're into. I mean, that's cool, you know, because that's comfortable and it's easy to talk to, but how is that growing you at all? It's keeping you in the same comfortable place, you know, that you've always been in. It's like a need for you to, it's like they're telling me that you don't want to really consider other options in love. There's just this one type. But with the Moon energy here, it's like you're not even seeing half the stuff that's available to you. Your vision is very clouded. It's like the Moon is at night and it's dark there. You need to be focusing on Sun energy. Sun energy is like the happiest energy in the tarot, and it's everything is bright and everything is up front and everything is obvious. But you want to sit in this Moon energy where everything is, you know, just, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how to explain what I'm feeling here. You got the Queen of Wands on the bottom of that with the Emperor in the reverse. It's like you won't even allow yourself to get excited about something else. Like, some of you are just holding yourself back. I don't know how to explain this any better. It's like some of you don't even consider certain people as somebody that you could date. I don't know if you feel like they're out of your league or if you guys are just too different or if things are just weird, but it's like you're not even thinking about the fact that this could be good. I don't know. It's like you guys have to break the cycle, like break the pattern. I just keep feeling it's like a broken record going off in my head right now. It's like we don't even want to entertain anything outside of the realm of what is familiar here. And that's not the energy y'all should be in. Y'all are meant to get into weird situations and, you know, dream. You guys are the, you know, sign that controls dreams and intuition. Some of you guys are confusing intuition and fear. Don't fear the unknown. Like, you guys rule the house of the unknown and the unseen. So don't fear that. Go, you know, bravely into that good night and check it out. All right, why is the Tower here? Oh. Queen of Cups in the reverse and the Ace of Cups in the reverse. 5 of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles, clarifying the Tower with the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. This is, again, in this position where I read here, this is the energy that your, you know, guides, spirit, whatever, God, whoever you believe in, wants you to know is in your control. This is an energy about withholding love. It's about not being kind and not extending your heart and not returning emotions here. 5 of Pentacles, ghost somebody. Page of Wands, Fool in reverse. Look at this. You're like, I'm not going to try that again. They're telling you don't be the fool again. Whatever comes back from the past and tries to, you know, re-enter, all right? It's telling you, like, ghost it. Ghost it completely. Do not open your heart back up to this Tower. Burn it all down. Because I feel like you've run back to whatever this is many times. Anytime they snap their fingers, you run right back. It's frustrating. It's like, you can be somebody's doormat. Don't do that. Because the truth of the matter is they aren't stressing this at all. They're not worrying about you at all. 9 of Swords in reverse. They aren't sitting up at night, dreading over this. They're not having anxiety over whatever's going on here. They don't even think about it. 9 of Swords upright, you're fixating on something. It's like all you think about, you cannot shake it. They're in the opposite of that. Like they don't give a shit about what's going on here. Let's clarify that outside energy. And again, this is somebody else's energy, not yours. Be it a person, situation, but it's affecting you right now. And the fact that nobody cares about what's going on with you is driving you insane, and that energy is affecting you. It's like, how dare they not check on me, or how dare they not stressing this or overthinking this as much as I am. What do you got for me? The Fool. They've started something new. And it's like they're not interested in this. They're not investing. 8 of Cups in the reverse. This person, first of all, they show up as 8 of Cups in the reverse. The 8 of Cups is when you have had it on an emotional level. You're done. You're tired of being confused about things. And you realize that you need to exit the situation you're in. And you need to move on to something that is more fulfilling. They're in the reverse. They don't understand what is good for them. They don't understand what real love is or how to be loved properly. They instead don't even want to think about that. They just go like a fool and jump into a new situation here. And Page of Wands reverse, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Even if they're not excited about it, and even if they don't have anything to give to this situation, it's like they're still going to jump in it anyways. They crave attention. I don't know what this is. They crave attention. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, 3 of Cups in reverse. 9 of Cups. It's like a serial dater. They don't even know what would make them happy at this point. It's like they're trying on shoes, but they're like connections or relationships. It's like constant interviewing of, but they never stop long enough. Like I see you getting into this hermit energy coming up where you pause and you stop entertaining other options to try to figure things out. They don't do that. They just keep going from thing to thing to thing to thing to thing to get their mind off of whatever's going on here. They don't ever stop long enough to process anything or think about it or figure out, what it is they actually want, which is super frustrating because they're, it's like constantly finding a new distraction. They don't want to get better. They just want to move on. Like if things don't work my way, I'm just going to a different one. Like I'm not even going to attempt to grow or work or change or put in effort. I'd rather go to somewhere where it's easier and we don't have to work as hard. All right, what's the Hierophant here for? It's a lot of cards. Hopes and fears, the Hierophant energy. You have the 5 of Swords in the reverse. You have so much air. 3 of Swords in the reverse. Oh, 9 of Cups. 3 of Cups in the reverse. 3 of Pentacles. Do I stay or do I go now? 8 of Cups in reverse. 4 of Pentacles. You guys are so scared about being like burned again. You don't want to make the same mistakes, all right? Either in the past situation or in a new situation coming up. And there's this constant back and forth. Like, do I stay? Do I go? Do I wait? Do I, move on? Do I deserve better than this? You're showing up same as them, 8 of Cups in reverse. Like, do I deserve better than this? Is there better out there for me? What if this is the best that I can do? There's infinite options. And whatever is meant for you will not pass you up. Even if now is not the time, like it will come back. You guys are wrestling though with, do I even want to try this again and feel that pain again? Do I even want to, get to the level of putting myself out there again? But at the same time, I do want my happily ever after with that 9 of Cups. I do want my heart fulfilled here. I want, what I want. I want to be loved. But then it's like, actually moving towards that is terrifying. I also feel like you need to stop. You guys read like a damn air sign, like just over analyzing and overthinking. One of your strongest traits, Pisces, you and all water signs, Cancer and Scorpio, is intuition and feeling. You're allowing your thoughts to mess with your feelings. If something feels right, or you feel like something is thrown in your life as a sign, or you I don't know. It's like, pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to, your intuition, your gut. What does your gut tell you? Instead of like, say you're going out like a new date or you meet a new person and like you have a weird moment of like, oh, hey, wow, that person's interesting. Like, I wonder if I could hang out with them. And then you have that initial feeling of maybe I should get to know them. But then all of a sudden you go home and you start thinking about it and your brain talks you out of it. Because you start thinking about all these past things and about what if this goes wrong, and oh well, maybe so-and-so's from before is going to call me and we can fix this, or I'm just going to go just do this. It's like you're not acting on your gut, you're doubting yourself. And don't doubt yourself, because y'all know you better than anybody. If your initial reaction to something is pulled towards it, don't talk yourself out of trying it. That's all I can say. It's like, don't fear the unknown. But also be very guarded, when you do enter into something. Make sure that you're not repeating the same trend. Like, make sure that you're getting everything you give back, and that you feel like there is reciprocity in whatever the situation is. All right, let's clarify this final card for you. King of Cups. What's that about? What's this King of Cups about? The final outcome. I really like that energy. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Five of Wands in the reverse. Ace of Wands. All right, I like this. You got Justice in the reverse, though, after that. Yikes. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Okay, that makes sense with the Sun. Here's what's happening. King of Cups, in the final outcome is people that, a person that outwardly expresses their love and is emotionally available and is ready to commit to something like that. Your final outcome it's a very much, I see a good option coming up, and there is a spark. Ace of Wands upright. There's a spark. There is interest. There is, all the things. You've got matches and you've got a flint, and you can start the fire if you want to. I see you not wanting to do that. I see you not being scared that it's going to lead to too much drama. I feel like you're holding back with your energy. You're not wanting to invest in whatever this is. I'm telling you, it looks like a good option. But again, Page of Pentacles in reverse. I see you're like not wanting to do that. If you don't invest in it, I feel like you're doing yourself an injustice. We're constantly being tested and evaluated by spirit, by God, by the universe, whoever. You're constantly being given challenges. When you fail a challenge, you're always on trial. All right, I'm an attorney. I always explain things in legal terms. We're constantly on trial to see, whether or not we are going to be a good human and follow the path that's, expected of us, and, become the best version of ourselves. And every so often we end up, having to go to court about things. That's the Justice card. You're showing up as Justice in the reverse, meaning that you're being charged with doing something that's, not in your best interest. And it's because Knight of Cups in reverse, you're not putting yourself back out there emotionally. You got the Sun card after that. It's like the happiest energy in the tarot. You're going to miss out on the Sun. You're going to miss out on the Sun. You got the Ace of Wands, the Sun, and the King of Cups. That is like happiness. That is excitement. That's somebody that's, wanting to be involved. That's somebody who's emotionally available. Somebody who will make your heart feel good. Will like shed light on a lot of stuff for you. I just told you you're sitting in this moon energy and you need to be in the Sun. You're preventing yourself from seeing the Sun because you're too emo about the, other stuff from the past. You'd rather sulk in the darkness about whatever went on before. It's very Scorpio energy there. I just want to you guys, you got to open up to something weird and new. I don't know how else to tell you that. It's the biggest message I got for that. Dang, y'all's reading is long. This was the longest one of all 12. I knew there was a reason why I had to save y'all. I was going to do them in a different order, but I was like, no, I'm just going to do it the regular order. This is a long one. Anyways, I don't know what else to say, Pisces, other than good luck. And, I hope you find what it is you're looking for. Anyways, Pisces, I will catch you on the next one. If you guys want to book a personal reading, that info is down below in the description box. So until then, Pisces, I'll see you next time. Bye.